lovelies, welcome back to another video. So in today's video guys, I'm going to show you all how to make delicious Nigerian stew. So without wasting much of your time, let's dive into the making. Over here I have all the meat I'm going to use for the stew. I have my beef, I have some shaki, I have abodi, I have fuku. So that's all the meat I'm going to use for the stew. So the first thing I add was my salt, then I add some nut cube. I'm also going to add my chopped onion. I'm going to add my spicy curry powder, dried onions powder, and ginger powder. So here is after adding everything. I also decided to add some bay leaf to my meat. I'll just give everything a stir like this. After turning it like this, then I will cover and start cooking my meat immediately. At this point, my beef is well cooked, so I remove it from the pot. Then I transfer the remaining meat to another pot and continue cooking because the shaki and the abodi is very hard. So I continue cooking until it's well cooked. So here is after cooking my beef, the one I talked about earlier. This after I remove it from the pot. And here is the tomatoes I'm going to use for my stew. I poured everything in my filter to filter out the water so it will be easy to fry the tomatoes. And over here I have my fry pan. I'm going to start frying my meat immediately. I allowed my pan to heat up, then I add my vegetable oil. So I will allow that to heat up, then I will add my meat immediately. So this is me adding my meat to my oil to fry. And at this point, the meat is well fried. I'm just going to remove everything from the pot. Then I will set that aside. And for the fish, I'm using my air fryer to fry my fish because I don't want to take too much time to be doing everything here. And after frying my meat, I transfer some oil to my pot. Then I add some salt and my chopped onion. I'm going to fry that for 1 minute before I add my tomatoes. So this is after frying my onions. I decided to add my tomatoes just like this. So this is me adding everything to my oil, and this tomatoes is not going to take a lot of time to fry it because I already drained off all the water by adding it to my filter. So I'm going to fry this until it's well fried. So this is after frying my stew. I decided to add some curry powder to my stew. Then I'm also going to add my nut cube. I'm adding 4 nut cube to the tomatoes. I also use some water to whisk my blender and I add it to my stew. I'm going to allow that to boil up before I add my meat. My stew has been cooking for some minutes after adding the water. Now it's time for me to add my meat to my stew, the beef I fried earlier. Then I'll also go in and add my cook, ishaki and abode. I'll mix everything together. Then I'll allow that to cook for a few minutes before I add my fried fish. So here is after cooking for a few minutes again. Now it's time for me to add my fried fish. I fried with my air fryer. So I'll just continue adding everything like this until I'm done adding all the whole fish. Then I will give my stew a stir. This is after adding the fish. I'm just giving my stew a stir to mix everything together. Then allow this to cook for 3 to 5 minutes. The last thing I'm going to add to my stew is my blended crayfish, which I'm adding last. So I will just add it, give this a stir and give my stew a few minutes and our stew is ready. So here is after 5 minutes and our stew is ready. I hope you like this video, guys. If you do, please do me well to give me a thumbs up and leave a comment for me in the comment section below. Please share to your friends, to your family, to your loved ones. I will see you all in my next one. Bye.